Welcome to my New Orleans tutorial. We didn't have New Orleans recently, so it's about time again, cause I just love groove. Let's see what it consists of. And we start with the right hand this time. And the first chord is of course G. We have G, D7, G. It's a simple 1-5-1 connection, chord connection, which is great for New Orleans piano. It's great. And we have the first notes. Switch on your understanding that this is just the G chord. You know the G chord, and it's just double the octave. So you never in your life have to read the notes again or look at the single notes because it's just G. Okay? So from here on it's just the counting and the rest bit. This is G. Now we see in what rhythm we go down the G chord. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Also, it might help if you look for my counting video. 1 and 2 and 3 and. That is the whole thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Be prepared for the oversetting. That this, on the thumb, you're moving already the third finger over. That's the trick. It's a snap. It's a snap. So, that you're here already, because otherwise the flow is interrupted and the groove is gone. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the tying note to go up to the D again between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now we go from here, but instead to G we go to G, which is this bit. I hope you know the D major chord. Yeah, again, it's just double the octave and don't look. What was this note again? What was this note again? It's just the D major chord, okay? And we now go with the same rhythm, same thing. We go down the D notes, D major notes. 1 and 2. This time the oversetting is here. Second finger snapping over. 1 and 2. And 3. We go to the 7 of D, minor 7. It always sounds lovely in blues, in New Orleans blues, everywhere. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing. Then comes the we don't do that, right? You don't want that. Bye, and it was nice. I know you're salivating for this one. Okay, but first we have a look at the left hand. And we have this typical New Orleans rumba based bass. It's this one in this case. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and beware only of this one. The rest is easy. 1, you know the one, you've heard of the one. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. I do it sometimes the Professor Longhair way. He's adding the octave. Yeah, you might. It adds a bit of meat, and if you're good, you do even the whole thing in octaves. That can also be, and all of it is possible. None of it is baby piano like. Also nice, has more meat even. That's typical Dr. John. He's always getting as far down if it was for Dr. John, the pianos would have another 3 octaves down there, where it's in the sub bass area, where only radar and U-boats can listen to it. Right, now we have the bass. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. What about bringing them together? Good idea. So we have 1 and 2. Ah, damn it. Sorry. 1 and 2 and. Mind this. What did I call this in my other videos? Anchor. That helps you. Anchor is where these two meets. Like 1 and a 2 and. It helps you. Because after this one it's only 1 and a 2 and now 3 and 3 of anything. 3 and 4. Now that's easy. 3 and 4. You don't even play at the same time. 1 and a 2 and from now on it's baby. 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and a 2 and 4. Then we have, of course, 1 and a 2 and. How did I call that? Anchor, that's right. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, we have both hands separate. 1 and a 2 and. Where was I? 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. 1 and a 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now let's have a look at that meatball in the end, the break. So we have the break, but instead of keeping silent during the break, I still play that G, that you are reminded that the beat is going on. Okay, we have 1 and 2 and 3. That's the first bit. This time we slice it. We chop the meat into 2 schnitzels. 1, schnitzel 1. 1 and 2 and 3. Again. 1 and 2 and 3. We are on the 3 now. Now comes the and the 4. This is the only tricky bit here. 3, and we have on the and, we manage these 3 notes. We don't care how you manage, but the important thing is you must be on the 4. You must be here on the 4. Whatever you do when you're out and mama gives you a couple of hours free, be home at 9. And here you're home at 4. Okay, that's even worse. It's a very strict mother. Be home at 4, okay? So we have 1 and 2 and 3. So in fact it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now we are here together. Are we on the same boat? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Oversetting and duck, duck, and it's dissolving into G. Now we have the whole thing. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you just have to press. You're here already. 1. Now we finish this. We finish these 2 schnitzels. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 my video and that you learned something, now you can subscribe. Just press this subscribe button or click on another of my videos on this side. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.